What a great intro, eh? Hi, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on and have a seat for some surreal yet sincere symbolic support, we're going to utilize one of my oldest set of scrolls to scry for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on Tarot and Oracle, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kicking. We have Ghost Tube for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our horror adventures. We're finishing. So when you're ready, let's go. Upon opening up, the name Danielle, Home in Heaven came through, if that means anything to you. Sorry for any shadowing. I do try and keep my shadow to myself, but alas. When you're ready, taking a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception.
You won't understand.
Releasing the race in the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time, may you meet a message with meaning. All right. Here are our scrolls. You know the drill. If you see, sense, or feel anything, any shapes or symbols are standing out, or a story is coming through intuitively, please feel well to share it below, as your inspirations do help deepen the reading, the Rorschach reading, and they nurture our interconnected nature. Okay, so I am getting the sensation that there's some sort of, I keep hearing like, wee, I'm growing. But there's like this,
dining.
So I'm going to say like Buddha in the clouds, but it's not the clouds. It's not the clouds we see, or it's a different spectrum of them. It's almost like, you know how they say for like, okay, like, you know, imagine like going into MS Paint or, I don't know, a paint thing. And you get to choose your color in this whole spectrum. And the closer you go in, you're like, oh, wow. That's what it feels like. I feel as though I'm seeing the color of clouds from this point of view where they appear maybe white, different shades of smoky, shady, depending on what they're interacting with, but I'm seeing them in their threads of color. Yeah, okay, so we'll leave that there. There's also an elevator. If you look in this scroll here, there's two people here, it's going up. And it's reminding me of Game of Thrones, going how they go up the wall for this point of view. Okay, I'm also seeing this as a top hat. There's another wee.
There is.
Here, there's another wee. Arms out, open wide. Look at me. Not in a like, oh, look at me. This is almost, but this feels, I'm proud of me. Look at me. Look what I can balance. Look what I could do. Look at my growth. And this is from third eye, crown up to the clouds. Crown up to the clouds. This isn't about an essence ego or anything along the lines. This feels like a moment where I should be proud of myself. And maybe you don't give yourself enough credit sometimes for that growth, whether it's horizontal or if it's active and above, below, within, without type thing. There's other people waiting, maybe
satanic,
just oracally speaking, to see if you're taking it. You are, because you're in it. And now I'm in like the Willy Wonka, that glass elevator, and while the structure looks linear, it's not. And it's not even just a square elevator. But it's like the clouds, where it appears one way, as I'm going to say, as like a final result to that dimension, that paradigm, the programming, whatever the case may be. So this is, it looks like this wooden structure. It looks rickety and old, like if you have seen Game of Thrones and their elevator thing that, you know, the crank that takes you up to the top of the wall. So it may look old, rickety, and risky. Another
room.
Okay, so, but there, it's not. Whatever work you've done is up to this point. And these other energies are, I think they're, whether they're family, friends, mindsets, this, that, or the other, are not shocked. They're almost shocked to silence that you did it or are doing it, whatever this is in your multi-dimensional realm. Because now this is stepping forward to me. I'm seeing a wise turtle. So maybe Turtle Island, indigenous understandings, learnings, teachings are stepping forward. And I'm going to say it's a he, but it doesn't, just a masculine energy that's stepping forward is holding, sorry, the shadowing, is holding 2 crystal balls. And it's like then you meet, there's actually 2 wolves up here. You meet the Matrix dude. Morpheus. And he also has these, I think these crystal balls, it's not, okay, sorry, thank you. It's about making a choice. I don't know what this choice is. But these 2 crystal balls are filled with smoke. And I can see him like almost sipping on them like a pina colada or like something out of a coconut. Like, I don't know. It's very weird. But it's very fun. And there's a temple, more traditionally like a Tibetan or Thai temple, inspired. I'm hearing like Mayan, Inca before that. But even before that. I don't know what that is. Okay. And
Children.
he is, when he takes in the smoke from either one and will offer you, I feel like the choice that you're going to make from this turtle temple will be known which one is for you. Like, I don't think you'll have to make the choice from this earthly decisional space, or maybe you've already made it in your heart and it'll just be handed to you. And it almost like be like you sip on this crystal ball coconut. I'm going to write that down. Well, I don't have a pen. Well, there it is. Okay. And then from this, and interesting how I'm going backwards, like if, reading left to right or right, it's fine. Then I grow a plant, again, very earthly in nature. But I have this as my...
Where are we?
Oh my goodness, sorry. But I have this as my sky. So this is the plant that grows. There's something else happening over there. But I wanted to keep this shorter and sweeter just as a mini message. But we try. Okay. So congratulations, success. Which makes sense through all of this. Like, when you can get a plaque. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Bite your tongue. You'll get a plaque like you've named a star after somebody, or a square of land. Just something along that lines. Even a greeting card came in specifically, or thank you card for this work. That I think at some point in time made shadow steam come out of your ears. So it I don't want to say necessarily it agitated your shadow, but it somehow, like coal, was able to burn something so that shadow had or turned into a different kind of power for this locomotive. Does that make sense? It does, because there's also light in here. But I want to know, when I say shadow, it's an aspect of the light, and the light being the aspect of the shadow. Yeah, okay. So congratulations, success on whatever it is that you've decided to grow, going up this wall. Maybe it's a block.
Curse.
A curse. I have here invisible coming through. And if that means anything to you, please follow that as well. And I'm going to get one more to close out here. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. And then I have here reminder. If any of the artistry stands out, because you know me, I'm going to read the art first. and dive into the imagery as it does inspire. So see in these clouds, and then after like growing, this is what you water it from. Even the rain
Possessed.
is infused with, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say chakras, energy centers, but they are not limited to, even because I'm seeing the meridians of the body, and the is it Chinese medicine? It's fine. The meridians and then the chakras and the acupressure points, all these maps. It's kind of like Mayans, Incas, and I feel like I'm going right to left, which is so weird. It's just an interesting sensation. It's not about being before, but there's something in a reminder of don't forget. This might happen in a dream, or if it's something you might be able to pinpoint over your life in different experiences you have, like the meridians of the body, like the acupressure points. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so oh my goodness, I keep doing that. Awkward. And then it's like from up here I go into this pool.
No.
And all I need to do is let my plant grow. This, I want to say like new earth, and I don't mean to say that in a cheesy way, but whatever this like turtle temple Morpheus creature is, and you plant something up there, but it's like don't forget maybe the wisdom in your work, the wisdom of your work, or the workings of wisdoms. And this is how you come back down to earth. You don't take the wall, the elevator down. You're able to go through this way. Maybe this is time stuff. I don't know. Maybe like a time travel, again, like dreams, lucid dreaming. But I have a feeling, as I'm getting ready to close out here, even though I want to use all those terms, it's like the clouds. It's all there.
I remember.
But I'm reminded, and don't forget, there's also, I don't want to say the other side, but like there's this inner workings to see all the cells, or what are those things called? Pixels, and I'm not trying to necessarily personally fall into the whole simulation theory, but maybe that's where, if you resonate with that, that's why it's here, because I'm very clearly seeing it like that, where all the colors exist. And whatever work you are doing here and now, going to work, children, friends, family, food,
Happy.
the yada, 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 yadas, and hopefully being very happy with that and being happy with your work. Because for some, if you're here, it's because maybe a lot of the work that you're doing is in a different elevated realm, point of view, and the benefits are actually, like where a plant would grow up in this temple, turtle temple, you're waiting for the roots to reach down here. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm going to leave it here. Maybe you also want to start writing down your dreams, or random, or texting yourself, or having a note thing, of random insights throughout the day, and then looking at them after a week or a month and seeing if those symbols mean anything to you. Like the story gets put together. You go behind the pixelated clouds. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, scry you later. Bye.